So today we're diving into a massive technological shift that is completely rewriting the rules of the internet. For years, we optimized for the exact same search engines, playing by a rulebook that, frankly, has just been thrown right out the window. We're looking at a groundbreaking new playbook today that reveals exactly how you can use this crazy shift to your absolute advantage.
Consider this for a second. Think about all those hours you've poured into crafting the absolute perfect article, or, the ultimate guide or a brilliant product description, only for it to just sit there in total silence. Well, what if your hard work isn't actually the problem? What if your content is actually fantastic, but these new AI systems simply don't know how to process it? You haven't failed at all. It's just that the landscape has totally evolved beneath your feet. And hey, it's time we evolved right along with it. We are right in the middle of a fundamental shift. Traditionally, we all played that old SEO game, right? Stuffing keywords into headings, practically begging for backlinks, all just to move up a page of boring blue links. It was completely tedious. But now, we're moving toward AI visibility. It's no longer about trying to trick a machine with a bunch of keywords. It's about actually proving to an AI that you are the most reliable, trustworthy source out there, using clear structure and digital citations. And to navigate this totally new frontier, we have the AI SEO and Visibility Playbook by Harel Howard. Look, while everyone else is still out there desperately trying to optimize for outdated search engines, this playbook is literally your guide to leapfrogging the competition. Think of it as a treasure map. It teaches you exactly how to get your brand mentioned and cited by the very AI systems that are rapidly taking over the internet.
Now, what's really interesting about this whole paradigm shift comes down to one absolutely powerful realization. In the age of AI, visibility is no longer about ranking. It's about being chosen. Think about it. Ranking implies a list where you might be number 1 or maybe you're number 10, and the user still has to do all the work of sifting through the options. But being chosen, that means the AI has evaluated the entire digital landscape and is actively presenting you as the definitive answer.
Let's take a step back and define exactly what we're dealing with here. Because we're not just talking about search engines anymore. We are talking about answer engines. These are the modern systems. Think ChatGPT, Google AI, and the like. Instead of giving a user 10 random links to click, they synthesize one clear, definitive answer. Just imagine a potential customer pulling out their phone, opening an AI app, and asking for the best solution to their specific problem. Now, imagine how amazing it would feel to have that AI explicitly name your brand, cite your website, and recommend your product directly to them. That is the real power of an answer engine.
And this is exactly why the old metrics are dying off. Ranking number 1 on a traditional search page, it simply doesn't guarantee visibility anymore, because users are increasingly just asking AI instead. And while that might sound a little daunting at first, it actually creates this brilliant, totally level playing field. The old guard, the ones relying purely on those massive, expensive backlink profiles, they're suddenly vulnerable. High quality, trustworthy, well-structured content can now win outright over those dusty old SEO tricks. So how do we actually pull this off? Well, the playbook breaks it down into a really effective 4-step methodology. First up, understand AI decisions. You actually need to know how large language models parse data into distinct entities. Second, learn the new rules, which means leaving keyword stuffing far, far behind. Third, apply the visible framework. This is the core system for structuring your data so AI just inherently trusts it. And finally, step 4, improve your recommendations continuously. It's a clear, straightforward path from total invisibility to becoming an AI's absolute go-to source. And what makes this approach so incredible is that it isn't just a bunch of theoretical musings about the future of tech. No, this is a highly practical, step-by-step framework designed to get you real, measurable results. It basically takes the whole perceived black box of AI and turns it into a totally predictable, actionable process that literally any creator or business owner can follow right now. Let's look a little closer at what you'll actually be doing. Inside the playbook, you'll learn how to pinpoint exactly why your current content is invisible to answer engines. You'll discover how to create content that is inherently AI-friendly, super easy for these systems to parse and reuse. You'll also learn the inside secrets to building robust trust signals. But honestly, the best part? The whole thing culminates in a 30-day action plan. So you aren't just reading and nodding along, you're executing. You can start applying these concrete strategies immediately to boost your citations within a single month. Of course, the real validity of a system like this entirely comes down to the expert behind it. So Let's meet Harrell Howard. He's a prolific author, a fiercely dedicated researcher, and basically your personal guide through this huge transition. With a really rich background in tech marketing, plus a deep understanding of how AI systems discover, interpret, and actually recommend information, Howard is uniquely positioned to map out this uncharted terrain. He has literally studied the intricate patterns behind AI-generated responses to figure out exactly why some brands show up time and time again, while others just stay totally hidden.
What really stands out to me about Howard's approach is his core mission. It's all about empowering readers through actionable knowledge. See, he doesn't just study AI for academic purposes. He passionately wants to help creators, founders, and everyday businesses adapt and thrive. It's really about giving the power back to you in an era where algorithms can honestly feel completely out of our control. His goal is simple but incredibly profound. He wants to help you become the trusted source.
So, who is this actually for? Well, whether you're an entrepreneur trying to edge out your competitors, a marketer trying to future-proof your strategy, a founder building brand authority from scratch, a consultant looking for that extra edge, or a creator whose hard work desperately deserves to be seen, the answer is you. This massive new advantage is for absolutely anyone who is eager to ensure their brilliant ideas are actually discovered in the modern age.
As the Playbook itself very clearly states, and I love this, this is not theory, it's a step-by-step playbook designed for anyone who wants to stay visible as search evolves. That right there is the golden promise. We aren't just talking about abstract high-level trends here, we are talking about boots-on-the-ground tactics. It's an immensely optimistic, action-oriented approach that essentially says, yes, for sure, the world is changing rapidly, but here's exactly what you need to do today so you can win tomorrow.
Which brings us to the ultimate question. Are you ready to be the trusted source? Are you ready to stop chasing all those outdated SEO tricks and step into a future where your content is actively chosen and recommended by the most powerful answer engines in the world? Look, the playing field is perfectly level right now, but it definitely won't stay that way forever. The folks who adapt first, they are going to become the foundational sources that AI relies on for years to come. To make sure you're fully prepared to seize this huge advantage, you'll want to mark your calendars for May 5th, 2026. That is when this essential 177-page hardcover playbook officially drops. It is time to transform your visibility and master the brand new rules of search. I really hope this explainer has sparked your curiosity and shown you the massive, positive potential of this new digital landscape. So, I'll just leave you with this final thought. When millions of users ask an AI for a solution in your industry tomorrow, will it be your brand that the machine chooses to recommend?